morning. Good morning. I'm watching the surfers. Go, buddy, go. Up. Look at them. Woo! Good job. I'm watching the surfers. Good morning. Oh, they go under the waves when they come, and then they pop up on their board when they're ready. So cool to watch. I cannot surf, y'all. I can barely walk on 2 feet, let alone. You guys want to see the ocean for a second? Here you go. For anybody who can't get out this summer, or anybody who lives in the middle of America and can't get to an ocean, if you're homebound or in a hospital right now, if you're in a country where there's no ocean near you, or if you're just maybe missing the ocean and just want to hear it. Mary, I love you. I wore my pad walking to the beach this morning. I just got it all sandy, so I'm so mad. Anyway, to anybody who just wants to see the ocean or needs to hear it, here it is. We're gonna get some storms. There's the beach. There's Chantel watching Coffee Talk. I love her. That's how you know one of your besties supports you, when she's watching the video from right next to you. Anyway, there's the... Go ahead, gorgeous. Go ahead, gorgeous. We're gonna get some rain later. Want to see the surfers? Where is he? There he is. Come on, buddy. Show everybody your skills, buddy. Here we go. Turn around. Turn around. Come on. Come on. Oh, I thought that was a good one. Whoa, go, buddy. All right. So anyway, so glad you guys got to hear the ocean for a little while. Chantel put her feet in the water. That's nice. I heard something yesterday that I wanted to share with you. And forgive me, but I feel a little hungover this morning and kind of out of sorts. I had one drink at dinner. I don't know why it knocked me on my ass, but it did. But somebody said yesterday that the victim of infidelity is not always the victim of the relationship or of the marriage. And a lot of times when somebody cheats, the person who gets cheated on, everybody thinks they're the victim. Oh my God, why would she do that? Why would he do that? Why would she do that to her husband? Why would he do that to his wife? Here's what I'm gonna tell you, especially about women. If women cheat, I promise you, 98% of the time, she has tried everything she can to avoid that behavior. Most likely, she is the victim of the marriage, and the infidelity is a product of the disregard, the disrespect, the ignoring, the shaming, the not meeting her needs, the abuse, whatever. Like, but then when she cheats, everybody wants to look at the infidelity. Oh my God, I can't believe she would do that. And you're thinking, okay, but do you know how much she's been through? Do you know how many times she cried herself to sleep at night? Do you know how many times she voiced her needs and they went unmet? Do you know? Well, she should have just left. It's not that easy. It's not that easy to just leave. I'm not condoning infidelity. And I know there are going to be people here who say like, oh, Jamie, you're always condoning infidelity. I'm not condoning it. I just want you to understand that I'm going to say what the fuck people need to hear, and that is the truth. When a woman cheats, she is fed the fuck up. It is very rare that a well-fed woman and a happy woman at home goes out with her friends and cheats. It's just, I'm not saying it never happens. I'm saying it's rare, right? Like, it's rare. But what happens is a woman says, for years, my needs aren't being met. He ignores me. He doesn't do anything with me. He never wants to go out. He never tells me I look pretty. He's not meeting my emotional needs, my mental needs, my physical needs. And then that goes on forever and nobody says shit. And then she cheats and people are like, oh my God, she cheated. Like, I can't believe she would do that to him. It's like, oh, that's what you can't believe? That's the part? You can't just leave. To anybody saying just leave, they don't understand what it takes to leave. They don't understand what it takes to do that to kids, financially what it takes. The only time I ever say to a woman, just leave, is when she or her children are being physically or sexually abused. I don't give a fuck, just leave. He's raping you, he's touching your children, he's hurting you, he's hitting you, just leave. But when it's not, when the whole world thinks he's wonderful, but you're not, it's very hard. It's very hard. And a lot of times, the victim of infidelity, people think is the victim in the marriage or the victim in the relationship. Most times, exactly, Charlene, exactly. Women will literally beg a man to do the basic, the bare minimum. Like, oh my God, I don't even need foreplay. I don't even need kind words. I'll take fucking one M&M. Just give me one. And a man still don't want to give her one M&M sometimes. Look, there are exceptions to every rule. Everybody here can say, oh, if she's unhappy, she should have left. Oh, if she blah, 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 blah. He too. It's never that cut and dry. And I understand there are exceptions to every rule. I just want to speak to anybody here who is carrying guilt, secrets, lies, because they know that their actions will make their significant other look like the victim when they themselves have been the victim in the marriage or in the relationship for so long. And then you go and you make a decision and you know that if the world finds out, you are going to look like the bad guy. To anybody who is carrying that burden, I see you, I love you, I get it, I understand it. I just want to remind everybody that it is, I can't speak for men because I'm not one, but I can speak for women. When a woman's fed up, there ain't nothing you could do about it. And yes, Julie, the best thing to do is, of course, call it over and get a divorce. But not everybody can do that. Not everybody can afford that. Not everybody's religion allows for that. Not everybody's community would support that. Not everybody's parents would support that. Not everybody's husbands will make it easy. Not everybody's husbands will let them out of a marriage, or wives. Some of us women are miserable. We make it hard for the men too. Julie, I understand that that is not a decision you would make. We understand, and we get it. But I'm talking to the women who have had to make that decision because none of their needs have been met, and they don't have the luxury of just leaving. I don't think people realize the influence the church has on public life choices. I don't think people understand, like in the Deep South where I live, women can't just leave. Their whole communities don't support that. Their church doesn't support that. Their families don't support that. They can't just leave. So I understand, like, sometimes you make decisions. I don't know. I just want to remind people that the victim of infidelity sometimes is not the victim in the marriage. Sometimes it's the person that cheated, that's the victim. And I think we just need to think about our sisters in situations that are different than ours and be grateful that we have different opportunities and different options, because not everybody does. And I'm not condoning cheating. I'm not. I don't condone it. But I understand that sometimes when you make that decision, you're making it because you're so empty and so lonely and so disregarded and so over eating one fucking M&M when, like, really all you need is 3. Anyway. I just don't want any woman who has to make a decision that's right for her to feel guilty and shameful and alone, because you just don't need... Fucking A! Did you guys see that bug that just tried to kill... Jeez Louise. That bug tried to take me out. Anyway, I love you guys. I just wanted to share that with you because it was on my heart and I heard it yesterday and I thought it was profound. It was not my original thought. I heard it from another woman and I thought, wow, the victim of infidelity is not always the victim of the marriage. Well, ain't that the damn truth? Ain't that the damn truth? So, if you needed to hear that you are not alone, you are absolutely not alone. I love you. I see you. I support you. And I just trust women. I trust that women make decisions that are best for their mental and emotional health at the time that they're making them. I just do. Okay. I love you, and maybe share this video because there may be people who need to hear it. People that you wouldn't even expect that need to hear that they are not alone. Okay, so I love you, and I hope you have a great, great day.